Hi guys, it's James here from Optics Warehouse, your night vision and hunting specialist, and today we're going to be looking at part 1 of the HIKMICRO thermal comparison. What we have here today is the Gryphon series, more specifically all the laser range finding versions of said series. Of course, there are a couple of the models here in the range that do have a non-laser range finding version available as well, but just for all intents and purposes of the video, we have got laser range finding versions. So, what models have we got here in front of us? We have the GH25L, which is a 384 by 288 with a 12 micron sensor. We have the GH35, which again is a 384 by 288 with a 12 micron sensor, but a higher base mag, and you'll see that from the footage. And then we have the GQ35 and the GQ50L. Both of them come with a 640 by 512 and a 12 micron sensor. As I say, you'll see in both. Again, the 35 has a slightly higher base mag, but the 50 you will see has that much better in-depth of view. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you each one, go through the zoom, and then go through each colour palette. We've got some sheep out there at 600-700 yards, and then we've also got, just around to my left, we have actually got a couple of large horses that we can see about sort of 350-400 yards away, and I'll just show you a bit of footage on them as well. So guys, have a look at the footage and let me know what you think below. So first up we have the GH25L. As you can see, obviously the lower base mag, but that 384 by 288 sensor. Next we have the GH35, same sensor, higher base mag, so therefore that more in-depth field. You just notice the pylon is more magnified on the left. Then we have the GQ35, which is a 640 by 512, even more definition and even lower base mag than the GH35. And finally the GQ50, again 640 512 sensor, but again high definition, higher mag, so therefore you can really zoom in. Here, comparing all four, you really can see what the effect of zooming in has. If you look at the top left, the GH25 being the lowest mag and the lowest sensor, the picture is relatively blurry, whereas you look at the GQ50 on the bottom right, that is the best sensor and one of the highest mags, so you can actually pick up the definition more of the sheep, which are approximately sort of 650-700 yards away on 8 times mag. But the point is, you can see with all devices, you can see that there is a heat source there, but better identified with the Q ranges. Like if you look on the bottom two, the GQ35 and GQ50, you can tell a bit more. As we zoom out of the H ranges at the top, you can quite clearly see the definition and obviously that big mag difference, base mag difference between the 35 and the 25. 25 offering that sort of closer range, perhaps better scanning ability. But yeah, as you can see, all 4 units there. And what I will do now is just going through all the colour palettes. So there we go. We start off with black hot on the H's, and then we see on black hot on the Q's. And there you go, you can quite clearly see the definition between each one, which you prefer. And then we have this this fusion mode. It's quite a funky mode, of course, if that's what you want to go for. Obviously, in different situations, it does help. And then we go onto the red hot. As I say, they are a little bit of a distance, so not necessarily going to pick up too much red. I mean, you can with the Q50 because I say it's got the best sensor and the best detection range on it. And then we move on to sort of this optical mag, so you can see it was a relatively bright day. Of course, at night time, if you use this with a night vision device or a night vision IR torch, then of course you can see it quite well. Then we come on to the fusion. The actual image fusion, combining night vision and thermal together, really draws out the definition. So guys, that was us comparing the Gryphon range of the HIKMICRO thermals. I say part 2 will be focusing on the Lynx series. And obviously going through what might be suited to each sort of situation. I hope you found this video useful and hope it makes you make the right decision when it comes to choosing which Gryphon is going to be best for your situation. As I say, you learn a lot from each one, especially when you have them all in this setup here, and you can think, actually, yeah, there are quite a lot of differences comparing between each one. So guys, I've been James, your night vision and hunting specialist, and this has been another video by Optics Warehouse.